sets, broad and fine tip ends. I got both of the, and how do you say that?
I don't know.
Okay. I think it's Nemesis or something like that, but because of the way I was in Greek mythology, I was an annoying little shit. And so I would always say Mnemosyne. But they're both, I don't even know the sizes of these because they don't say them on here, but like one was they're like, 6x4 or something like that, 4x6-ish. But they're artist, let's see. I don't know what kind of paper they are, but they're smooth, and I got a gridded one and a non-gridded one for like sketching stuff. And they were like only $5. I was like, heck yeah. So that's what I got that day. And then on Amazon for like $3, they had this whole entire washi tape set. I was like, heck yeah.
I can't buy more washi tape.
Because you don't have any more holders?
Well, yeah, I don't have enough those cute
slim things, which I'm going to have to get some now.
Yeah,
I saw yours and I'm like, oh.
I don't have anywhere near enough for all the washi tape I have.
Right.
So, some of the washi tape that I have is in its own cases and stuff, so it's not a big deal.
This is what I did with mine.
Most of mine is loose.
Hopefully it'll still hear me, but
yeah, the thing that I wanted to figure out was to make sure that the Stampin' Up! Stuff fits in there, because their rolls are bigger than others. Yes.
So I switched to this bag from 31 Gifts. Because I liked that it had the more thicker sides. Yeah. So,
I think.
I put washi tape in the clear one so I could see them.
Yeah.
But I might have to swap some out. And then I put some of my tech stuff and emergency knitting kit things in here. And then I did get a turquoise V5 pen. And then I put some of your... Oh, no, that one's the jet pen one of mine. Your other ones are going in here. They're in here somewhere. But I have that on that side. I don't think I have anything other than a book on this side, but...
Like what?
Here, the planner things. The little stickers and the...
Oh, like the unicorn stuff I found?
Yeah.
Okay.
Those are going to go in.
Why do you have my stuff? Oh, the stuff that I gave you.
Yeah, that.
Little things I see here and there.
And then you saw this one. Did I show you this one already?
I think so.
Yeah, and then that's the pen I got for Christmas.
Oh, okay. So, I was looking at your pen earlier, and I don't think I could personally handle it. You know why?
Why?
Those inserts are not perfectly straight.
No, they're not. I just noticed that now, too. Yep.
I have symmetry issues.
But it's almost like a little bit of an optical illusion, because when you look at the black lines, like, the black line looks straight. But then you realize they're not straight.
Yeah, like, I held it up so that I could only see the edges.
Oh, yeah. Great, now that's going to bug the crowd. Thanks, Chrissy!
You're welcome. Pointing out
and I did get
symmetrical things everywhere.
That one from Jet Pens, the little checkbox washi tape. So I could just...
I think I have some of that, but I can't use it in my weeks. So
for those that don't know, we're talking about my Hobonichi planner.
So did you get the original or the English? Does it have a black cover or a yellow cover? Does it have Japanese writing in it?
Yes, it has both.
It has
like English
the at the bottom of the page.
English.
Okay, so it's the English version.
Yes, but it's a black cover.
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
okay.
That's the English version.
Oh, okay.
The original Japanese version has like a paper yellow cover.
Oh, gotcha.
Which is so weird to me. I have one of the Japanese ones that I bought because I thought it would be fun. The one that I bought,
and I love this because I was able to quickly get everything set up for the entire year next year.
Yeah. Well, that's why I switched from bullet journal to my original Hobonichi that I got last April was the A6 English, and that was the big thing was that it was driving me nuts not being able to, I don't have time to set everything up in a bullet journal. Although I belong to a bunch of Hobonichi Facebook groups, and I cannot tell you how many messages are talking about people setting their pages up. I'm like, the whole point is that you don't have to set anything up.
Right. Although there are some things I might set up because I want to track them.
Well, sure.
I may just make a sticker and just pop it in there, you know.
Yeah. I mean, I'm still trying to figure out. So I have, for this year, I have the weeks, and it started this week officially.
Okay.
So
yeah, I was hoping mine would have started in November, and it didn't.
Yeah. So it doesn't have the November monthly calendar, but
right.
it only starts for December. But it starts with this week because December starts tomorrow.
Right.
Otherwise, that wouldn't be in.
And see, I really liked the idea of that one.
Yeah.
It was just too skinny for me. I write so fat, and even this one might be too small for me. I'm going to need something slightly bigger. Like, I was seriously looking because, Licterm. They have in their size, which I do love their size. Yeah. They do have, I think, a daily, or a weekly. They have a weekly. I don't know if they have a daily.
Which day are you talking about now? Licterm?
Yeah.
They have a planner?
Yes.
Oh,
it was on Jet Pens.
Oh, I don't know if I knew that.
Because I went back and forth and back and forth.
Hobonichi has an A5. It's called a cousin. That's the size of the Licterm journals. It's an A5. But it is, and I did buy one. I bought all four. I have the weeks. I have an A6 original. I have a cousin, and I have the 5-year. The 5-year I got from Jet Pens.
And
the ones I ordered from Japan.
They're under journal, right? Or yeah.
Probably. I don't know. I don't,
planners and calendars. Oops, I hit the wrong one.
I don't spend as much time on the Jet Pen site as I do on the Tokyo Pen Shop site. So they have this A5 thing called the cousin, and it actually has,
there it is.
It has monthly, weekly, and dailies. I'm going to use it for Japanese study because I just love the paper. That's really like if they sold a gridded notebook. If they sold a gridded notebook, plain paper in the Tomoe River paper, I would buy it. But I can't find anything like that.
Okay,
I can only find plain paper.
So I'm looking at that one.
Yeah,
and I see the monthly layout. Mm-hmm. And I see the
weeklies in that one are vertical.
Yes.
Which I don't like, personally. But
this would be one whole week. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's too skinny for me.
Okay.
For a week. But I do like the daily is bigger. But then I feel like I'd be wasting pages by not using those other ones.
I mean, basically, I bought the cousin as a notebook.
Yeah.
And I'm just going to sort of make it work for what I want to do with it. But they do have that option. A lot of people like the A5 because it is bigger and has more room. Because it's like easily twice as big as this. So for a lot of people, it works out better to do vertical rather than the horizontal like the Weeks has. But the horizontal works fine for me. I'm not that busy. Okay. And I don't like plan out my work day in here or anything. This is mostly just my personal stuff.
So from what I can see on Jet Pens, Leuchtturm only they have one monthly, and then they have a bunch of weekly. Why did I not want to go with the weekly? Let me go look at their pictures again. They had a project plan section. Oh, the weeklies are okay, but they're stacked and they go along horizontal. So it's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Next page is Thursday, Friday, and then Saturday, Sunday, which is kind of how I was arranging stuff before. Yeah. So I don't think that would bother me as much. Yeah. But at the time, I was looking kind of for that, like you had, week on one side, blank page on another. Yeah. And nobody else really has that.
Right. So I cheated a little bit because I got the Weeks Mega that has lots and lots of note pages, over 200 of them. I set up 2 weeks. I started on November 12th and set up 2 weeks in the back here so I could kind of play with it and... Well, because I needed to start carrying it around for 2019 anyway.
Right.
I got stuff already planned for 2019 for people. So I decided just to put in and kind of practice, how I was going to use it and stuff. The thing that is a challenge is that the actual pages the left page doesn't have a grid.
Yeah.
Which is a little bit difficult. And for the first one, it's on the back of a monthly. Oh. And so I kept using the wrong lines for stuff. And so stuff is going wider than I meant it to go. I'm like, you're supposed to fit in this little narrow thing. It'll be better after, like, for next week, I won't be able to see those lines as well, so I should be able, because there are little dots.
Right.
Where, where I want to break up the columns. But I kept getting goofed up by the monthly that was on the back page. But yeah, so I'm kind of experimenting with what I want to do with the right side. So I have a section just for, like, tasks that need to get done just this week. And then I have always kind of kept track of, like, since I got the A6 planner in April, I started keeping track of when I catch Pokemon. So
yes.
Because I have a separate notebook where I keep track of all that.
Yep.
Because when you first caught them is not captured in the app. So it'll tell you when you caught or hatched an individual Pokemon, but not when you first caught that kind. So if you got rid of that one, if you transferred it off, you don't have a record of that.
Well, that's dumb.
It is kind of dumb. So you don't know when it actually got added to your Pokedex.
Right.
So I have, once I realized that, which is somehow I figured that out pretty early on, I started keeping track of that originally in my bullet journal, and now I put it into its own pocket notebook where I just keep track of I started a new section for each region, and then the numbers that go in that region, and then I just have the name of the Pokemon.
Right.
And then a spot where I put, like, was it a hatch, evolve, catch, or trade?
Right.
I now got one as a trade. And the date. And then originally I was trying to keep track of way more than that, which was dumb because everything else I need is in the app. I feel like there's a second line. Oh no, I just do that one line now. Because that's really all I wanted to do was capture when did I first ever add that thing to my Pokedex.
Right.
That's because for whatever reason that information's not captured. So this jotting them down in here helps me keep track of that.
Yep.
I haven't caught any new ones this week at all. So the big thing is trying to figure out how much space I need for that, because sometimes I'll wait and do a bunch of evolves all at once. So then that list ends up being a little longer. So I have to kind of make sure I leave room for that. But what I'm struggling with is that, and then one thing I put in here. So I bought the Let's Go Eevee game for Switch. And in there, because you're doing battles more often, I actually, instead of trying to keep the website up, I actually did put a chart in here, which now I can't find. Oh, there it is. Oh, it's by my Mildliner swatch page.
Oh, speaking of, guess what I did the other day? So I tried doing what you kind of did, but I couldn't remember what you had. For those that don't know, a swatch page in your journal is where you, like, write with your different pens and highlighters so you know what they look like together. Ish. Mine's very messy and I'm not happy with it.
I was sort of copying someone else's. Kimberly.
So there's mine.
Okay.
But yeah, because I don't have that many that I use, but I wanted to see. And then my first Zebra midliner, I went over a red, my fountain pen, Mildliner. Oh, that's right. Mildliner. I wrote mid and it was wrong. Yeah. But then it turned my thing purple, so I had to go somewhere else and start writing to get the blue back.
So part of that was that, so I've had the original these three Mildliner sets for a long time, but there are two new ones. And so I left off space for adding those, but the bundle is sold out at Tokyo Pen Shop. Oh, it's on Instagram.
Yeah, but I'm not going to remember that. Thank you.
So I copied a Pokemon type chart.
Oh.
I don't know, like right now, like some of the results that I'm getting in Let's Go Eevee do not match this chart.
So chart is...
It's a general Pokemon one, and some of my results are not matching, and it's driving me a little bit crazy. There's one place where I accidentally colored green instead of blue.
Oh, okay.
But I wrote over it with blue, and I did it by symbols, so that it didn't matter what colors they were necessarily. But I'm getting some not too effectives for things that are not marked that way on this chart.
Right.
So I may end up having to do a new version at some point. I don't know. But I should have used the pencil board.
Oh, right.
This one really made drawing those little symbols really goofed up the backside. Of
Some of mine, like, I don't like using, like, I love the way my fountain pens feel in here. Mm-hmm. But man, they take forever to dry.
Yeah.